Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle their whole lives? The answer isn't luck, inheritance, or magic. It's psychology, the mindset that guides every financial decision. Today, let me tell you a story about rich people's psychology and what we can learn from it. Meet Victor, a young man growing up in a modest European town. His family had just enough to live comfortably, but money was always tight. Victor could have easily followed the same path as everyone else, work a regular job, spend what he earned, and hope for a peaceful life. But Victor was different. From a young age, he was curious about how wealthy people lived. He noticed three things. They didn't fear money, they didn't spend impulsively, they made money work for them, not the other way around. Victor asked himself, what do they know that I don't? That question became the start of a lifelong journey to understand the psychology of wealth. During college, Victor worked part-time and saved diligently, but he also observed his peers. Some earned the same or more, yet were always broke. He realized that earning more doesn't make you rich. Thinking differently makes you rich. Victor began reading books on finance, wealth building, and human behavior. He learned a critical truth. Rich people think about money differently at a core level. Here's what he discovered. Money is a tool, not a goal. Most people work just to earn. Rich people work to create value. They see money as a way to achieve freedom, build businesses, and invest in opportunities. Delayed gratification is a superpower. While many spend their income instantly, wealthy people save, invest, and reinvest. They prioritize future rewards over temporary pleasure. Risk and opportunity are inseparable. The average person fears losing money. Rich people assess risk intelligently and understand that avoiding risk entirely often means missing opportunities. Focus on assets, not liabilities. Rich people buy assets that grow in value. Stocks, businesses, real estate, instead of liabilities that lose money over time. Continuous learning is non-negotiable. Wealthy individuals read books, attend seminars, and surround themselves with mentors. They know that knowledge compounds like money. At 24, Victor started his first small investment. He bought a few shares of a company he believed in. Most of his friends laughed. It's just a few euros. You'll lose it, they said. Victor didn't. He studied the company, understood its potential, and held on to the shares for years. That small decision would later grow into a significant part of his wealth. Then he started a side business. It was small at first, but he reinvested every profit. He avoided flashy cars, expensive clothes, and instant luxuries. Slowly, he built multiple income streams. By the time Victor turned 35, he was financially independent. But the true wealth wasn't just the money, it was the psychology that created it. He had learned that wealth is a byproduct of mindset and decisions. Discipline, patience, and strategic risk-taking are more powerful than luck. Thinking like the rich doesn't require a big inheritance. It requires reshaping your beliefs. Victor's story is proof that anyone can adopt the psychology of the wealthy. You don't need to start with millions. You need to start with the right mindset. Here are 5 actionable lessons from Victor's journey. See money as a tool. Use it to create freedom, not just to buy things. Practice delayed gratification. Spend less today to gain more tomorrow. Learn to assess risk. Smart risk-taking creates opportunities. Focus on assets. Build income-generating assets instead of spending on liabilities. Never stop learning. Knowledge compounds and multiplies your wealth faster than luck ever could. Rich people aren't born with special luck. They aren't smarter in every way. What sets them apart is their mindset, their beliefs, and their psychology toward money. So ask yourself today, do I think like someone who creates wealth or someone who merely earns and spends? Change your money psychology and you change your life. Wealth follows mindset, always.